Back with another one, you feel me? TVV, boom, 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 TVV. You know what I yo. Alright, guys, today, wait. Alright, y'all. It's your boy, TVV. I'm scared. I tried to get sleeping paralysis. Are you dumb? Are you dumb? Why would you do that? Why would you do that, man? Why would you do that, man?
Imagine waking up in your bed, everything seems completely normal, but then you realize you can't move at all. Your heart starts racing, then you start to look around a little, and you see something in the corner of your room. Whatever it is, it seems so real that you think someone's actually in your room. So you try to say something, but you can't speak at all. Then it starts coming closer. You can feel it, you can hear it, you can see it. This is sleep paralysis.
Sleep paralysis.
Sleep paralysis.
Sleep paralysis.
Focus on mentally staying awake as your body transitions into sleep. I probably will watch a few Instagram reels before I go to bed. Please don't judge me on that one. I know you do it too. You know, you're probably in bed watching this, or maybe on the toilet.
Instagram reels? No, bro, that's lame, bro. I watch TikToks before bed, buddy. Not Instagram reels. You gotta be a different type of breed to watch Instagram reels before you go to bed. You gotta be a different type of person, bro. You know them people on Instagram mean.
That's
Why you want negativity before you go to sleep?
one of three things. So now I'm going to turn this into night vision, and now what was just a normal camera has turned into the freaky cam. Oh, this feels so weird, dude. Right now it's 2:19, so I'm setting a timer for around 7:30. All right, good night, guys. So this first night we were starting off with method 1, I was feeling good about this. I did all the steps, I feel like perfectly, and then I fell asleep, I knocked out. And I realized I move way more in my sleep than I thought. I used to sleepwalk really bad, but I guess I don't do that, and sleep talk, but I guess I stopped that too. Maybe I'm my own sleep paralysis demon. Oh no, I'm just schizophrenic. Am I right, Jerry? Alright guys, so basically I slept for 5 hours. Then I watched a really terrifying sleep paralysis video, and then I watched a less
Bro, why would you want to do this to yourself?
terrifying one, just kind of saying how to do it. The final step, I kind of just lay here and try to...
Look, chat, don't judge me, bro. Everybody know, y'all know y'all headphones probably broke too, bro. You know your headphones probably broke too. Let's be serious. Like, it's alright. It's alright, bro. That's kind of crazy. Alright, let me finish the video. My bad. Press play.
mentally stay awake while letting my body sleep. Okay, here we go. Trying to stay mentally awake. But then, this is when things started to get weird. I remember opening up one of my eyes like this. I was like, oh, I'm awake. Everything's normal, right? No, I tried to lift my arms up, and this is mind-blowing because this is the first night I tried this. I could not move. Immediately when I realized that, I was like,
I had some paralysis before. It's like, I didn't see anything. I just literally couldn't move. I've had two of those. I had this one where I woke up in my dream, but I thought I was just chilling. Like, okay, I couldn't sleep. Like, I forgot what I was doing. No, it was like daytime, I think. And I was just in my room, like, chilling. I think I don't know if I fell asleep or not, but I guess I did. But when I was in the dream, I was just like rolling around and stuff, like kind of tired, but like it was weird. And then, like, I kind of felt high in the dream, but then I woke up. But then another time, I don't know. But then I woke up and I just couldn't move. I was just like I didn't see anything, but I just literally couldn't move. It didn't happen again when I was on the couch. I was just chilling there. I think I fell asleep and I woke up and I was just right there like this. I didn't look around or nothing. I just literally couldn't move. I was just like, and then I was just able to, and I just ran away and cried to my mom. But I didn't cry. But and it was another time I fell asleep, and then I remember looking in the mirror in my dream, but I thought it was real. But I was looking in the mirror or whatever, and I washed up, and then I woke back up, and then I went back to my room, and then I woke back up in my bed when I went to my bed in my dream, and then the TV was on and the remote was right there, but I literally just couldn't move. I was just like, I don't know. I never seen anything though, which is good. I'm good on that, but yeah.
Holy shit, W in the chat, first of all, poggers. But reality,
No, don't put W's in my chats. No, thank you, man. Oh, my bad, chat. Don't put W's in my chat.
that I was like, holy shit, W in the chat, first of all, poggers. But reality set in, and my heart started racing. Then I started looking around the room, like just with my eyes, because I couldn't move. Literally in my head, I was thinking, I'm about to see something crazy. I like actually don't even really remember what happened after that. I just remember eventually being able to like sit up, and I never saw anything.
Thought that happened for a second. I feel like I can move.
It definitely was sleep paralysis. At first, I wasn't really sure because I didn't see a demon, but maybe they're just shy. They just haven't come out yet. Like I said, he's a little bit weird, Jerry. So, off the bat, crazy start. So this moved to night 2.
It's night 2 with the freaky bed cam. Method 2 is called MISP, Mental Induction of Sleep Paralysis. Okay, so here's the steps. Relax your body completely laying on your back. Keep your mind awake and alert, repeating a mantra. I'm entering sleep now.
Doing this on purpose is insane. I get trying to lucid dream, but trying to have sleeping paralysis, bro, that's different.
Or counting slowly, or visualizing a repetitive motion.
Well, at least if you make yourself do it, you're prepared for what's gonna happen. But when it just happens randomly, it's even more scary because you wasn't planning on it. But I doubt he probably would still be scared, but like he was prepared for this. This is what he wants. So it's probably less scary when you expect something like if you know you about to get smacked by a car. You scared, obviously, but you know it's about to happen, so you're waiting on it, like. But you just don't know; it just happens real quick, like, and then you just in a hospital with no legs. Rest in peace. I mean, not rest in peace, but sorry to the people who actually got hit by cars, bro. Hope you're good.
Ooh, what do I want to do? I guess I'll just say, I'm entering sleep now. I'm entering sleep now. I'm entering sleep now. I'm gonna go crazy. Remain still and resist the urge to move. After 10 to 20 minutes, you may start to feel vibrations, hear sounds, or see visual distortions. I'm not taking drugs. There's no way this happens just from repeating something and not moving. I think that's the way you would lucid dream too. So I'm either be able to fly, get all the ladies I want, get all the goth girls and white monsters I want, or I'm gonna see demons like coming out of my closet and touching me. Alright, so...
And you just go and do it! That's so scary!
Now I just lay on my back, repeat phrase. I'm entering sleep now. I'm entering sleep now.
Having sleep paralysis probably makes you lose so much sleep, but you know what makes you lose even more sleep? Debt. You could have credit card, medical, or personal loan debt, but it's no longer a problem with today's sponsor, or tonight's sponsor, and get sleep, unlike me, it's our reviews. But PDS Debt does more than help you manage just a clear path to financial freedom that fits you. Too much money on literally no. And I followed all the steps perfectly, I think. This time, though, I remember waking up for literally like 30 seconds. It felt like I was really drunk and then everything's spinning. It kind of felt like that. So I opened up my eyes and then I couldn't move for like maybe 10 seconds and then I could. And I was like, oh, okay, I just ruined it. Great job, Gavin. I'm never gonna be able to see Jerry at this point. And that's basically it. After each morning, I'm very tired and confused. That's why I'm recording it like this. Because you can't trust 3 a.m. Gavin. Freaky Gavin, I like to call him. He's kind of my alter ego.
Alright guys, it's the morning, and method 2, this Didn't work. No sleep paralysis. Night 3. To quickly recap, night 1, low-key kind of got sleep paralysis, but didn't see anything, and it was super short. Night 2, I might have got it for like 30 seconds. But we're on to method 3. A lot of sleep paralysis episodes are linked to stress, trauma, or anxiety. So before going to bed, engage with creepy, emotional, intense, anxiety-inducing material. Avoid calming bedtime routines. I think what would work the best is watching scary sleep paralysis stories. The one I was watching the first night, it had the most disturbing visuals ever. So I'm gonna find more like that and just watch those terrifying ones right before bed. Alright, this one's 11 minutes from Mr. Nightmare. This sucks because it's like from the POV of a guy laying in his bed, and it's like my exact POV.
What I saw was pure nightmare fuel.
Ah! Don't show me! This is for you!
Oh, I just finished that video of the very creepy stories, and part of this method is just not like de-stressing or anything, so I'm just immediately going to try to go to bed now.
Night 3, fell asleep, and something insane. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I edged you. Nothing.
That was probably the most unsuccessful night.
Yeah, I don't think this method was great.
On to night 4. I moved my bed a little, by the way. Tonight's method is wake-initiated sleep paralysis. This one's really easy. I just pick a word and basically repeat it in my head over and over and ignore any hallucinations. I hope if I see a sleep paralysis demon, I hope he's chill as hell. I feel like everybody's just really scared of their sleep paralysis demons, but like, did you ever ask them how they are? Maybe he just wanted a hug. You know, the word I'm gonna repeat, I changed it, is friend. Because I want to become friends with the sleep paralysis demon.
Night 4, repeated the word friend in my head because I want to be friends with Jerry. What kept happening is I kept like almost falling asleep and I was like, oh shoot, I need to keep repeating the word. Just nothing happened once again. The last 2 nights were busts. I actually was talking to a guy at my gym today and he was telling me how he had sleep paralysis, and I told him that I was trying to experience it, and he's like, bro, you don't want to do that. It's not something you guys should try to do. This is idiots only.
Method 5. Basically, it says take a nap. The nap must be no longer than 2 hours. Then you stay awake for at least an hour, no more than 4. Then you go back to bed, and then think of a word, one word, any name. I'm gonna do Jerry. Okay, I guess I'll see you guys in an hour and a half. It's 3 a.m. Freaky Gavin's out.
So I went to sleep for about an hour and a half. Sorry, the footage is extremely blurry. It just was not in focus at all. And then I woke up.
Alright. I slept for an hour and a half. Now I have to stay awake for at least an hour.
It then took every ounce of willpower I had to stay awake for an hour, but I did stay up for an hour, and then I went back to sleep.
Alright. Finally can go back to sleep. I just gotta repeat a word in my head and that's it.
It went just as according to plan. I repeated it in my head, and I will say, for some reason, something about me being very tired. It felt like I was starting to hallucinate while my eyes were closed. It felt really weird. But then nothing really happened from there. So...
Well, guys, for a second there when I was going to sleep, I did feel like a little bit weird when I was repeating the name over and over. I was really tired. I felt like I was like floating a little.
I feel like I'm really hitting a plateau with these methods. It's been going downhill since the beginning. So I think this is the perfect time now to talk to an expert, to talk to somebody who studied sleep paralysis and figure out finally what this is. Are these demons? And maybe he knows how I can get this to happen to myself so I can answer those questions for you guys in the final night with Method 6.
I'm Sam Kashani. I'm a sleep medicine physician, and I'm also president of the California Sleep Society and a huge sleep nerd.
Can you explain what happens during sleep paralysis?
Sleep nerd. Wow.
So sleep paralysis is a phenomena that occurs usually in the transition into sleep or the transition out of sleep. Essentially, your muscles are paralyzed. Commonly, a lot of people will talk about seeing the demon at nighttime or seeing somebody
sleep
coming at them.
demons.
Right? That's part of the sleep paralysis. The eyes can be open or the eyes can be closed. The question really is, why the paralysis? Where is this coming from?
Yeah.
The whole idea is that during rapid eye movement sleep, that's when our muscles are supposed to get physiologically paralyzed. And it's for that reason we don't act our dreams out. That's kind of like a protective mechanism to make sure we don't hurt ourselves. ourselves. Instead of being contained within REM sleep, it spills out a little bit into the first moment.
That's
you're
actually
awake.
so interesting.
Yeah,
That makes a
yeah,
lot of
yeah.
sense. That makes a lot of
And
sense.
that's why the hallucinations too, because again, dreams
part of
and
your
imagery. So really what these are frag.
Oh, that makes sense. I think he's trying to say. I think he's trying to say like. When you go to sleep, you know how like your body go limp, like when you go to sleep, like you literally, like your body literally goes straight limp. You're not in control of your body, whatever. Like you're not running and moving around and stuff. That's why like you just dead weight. I think that's he said it's for like, so you won't hurt yourself. So like, if you're doing something in your dream, your motor functions or whatever. I think that's why some people don't have it. That's why they probably sleepwalk and stuff. But I was about to say oh, he's at the seeing the demon or whatever is from is you're like half asleep basically. So your dream is like seeping out in a way, because you're asleep, but you're awake at the same time. That's crazy.
Movements of rapid eye movement.
Ew, his beard annoys me. Why is it? It's what? Am I tripping? A beard's supposed to be way up here, because usually it drops down and then. That's weird.
And sleep.
Do you believe could be anything supernatural, or is it just your brain?
I'm a very spiritual person, I will say that. I don't know, I mean, this is my specialty, so
Yeah.
like I'm so aware of the science behind it that it makes it hard to kind of look at it any other way.
That's fair.
Boring
That's fair.
doctor answer.
Do you think somebody can force sleep paralysis to happen?
I don't think so. But there are definitely ways that you could, precipitate episodes of sleep paralysis, sleep deprive yourself,
Yeah.
go
yeah.
jet lag yourself, travel across time zones and end up kind of building sleep debt.
You probably wouldn't recommend this, but I'm planning on tonight not sleeping, and then tomorrow night seeing what happens.
There's a good chance. Yeah, you have a good, that's a good technique.
Yeah.
It may work. It very well may work.
That's basically it. Thank you so much.
Sam Kashani MD or Sam Kashani MD on LinkedIn.
So I took his advice and I didn't sleep all night.
I've been drinking copious amounts of caffeine, injecting it into my blood. It's getting pretty difficult to stay awake already.
Some of the other nights, I'm gonna be real with you, I was scared. I was a little bit scared that I was gonna see something. I hope I see something tonight. We kind of honestly figured out how sleep paralysis happens, so the last question on my mind is, are these things demons, or are they just in my head? Get out of my head!
I think they demons.
All this training for this moment. I've been training to sleep by not sleeping.
I fell asleep pretty quickly, and my hand kept twitching weird, but unfortunately, nothing ended up happening. But I still had some final questions.
Why is it so often that a lot of these hallucinations are scary? Like, they're scary ones.
That's true. That's absolutely true. They may or may not be. Really, dreams and nightmares and dream content are really very much a reflection of our emotions, because the same part of our brain that modulates dreaming is the same part of the brain that modulates emotional regulation. A lot of my patients will say like, yeah, it really doesn't bother me. It's kind of hilarious. And then I have other people that are like, oh my God, it's terrifying. I don't even want to go to sleep some nights.
Yeah.
One way to treat sleep paralysis is an antidepressant.
But basically, sleep paralysis is caused because your body paralyzes itself so you don't act out your dreams, and that can also kind of cause hallucinations, which are from your dreams. As for what people see, might just be their emotions, or who knows, maybe it is something supernatural. Real quick, I literally
Oh, honestly, the images he kept putting up scared me, bro. That scared me, bro. But with that being said, that is the vid. Don't forget to like, don't forget to sub up, and I'ma catch you on the next video. Thanks for freaking watching. Y'all know I post every day. I'ma see y'all in the next. Dude! Out. My outro has been lost, but we shall get it back. Until then, subscribe, bro. Subscribe right now, bro. Look, like it's right there, bro. You see those videos that just popped up? Click on one, bro. Click on one. I'm telling you, they fire, baby. You just try one out, bro. It's all right.
It's alright, bro. I know we don't have an outro, but I'm here. It's alright, though. It's alright. I know I have one before, but it's gone. Go ahead, subscribe. No one's forcing you, though. Subscribe, though. No one's forcing you, though. No one's forcing you, though. Subscribe.